Oh, baby. Definitely no trades today. Just gonna mark up higher time frames for the week. It's gonna be a short stream for sure because holiday. So gonna do a quick analysis on the higher time frame so we can know what to expect later in the week, and then we'll call it a day and come back tomorrow. Start from the top on GJ. What up, NECA? Doing good. How are you, dude? Alright, start with UJ. Last week's weekly candles closed super strong as a bearish candle. So now this candle's starting to push up. So I think this candle's probably making a move up to create this top wick up here. And then as soon as we break this low down here, that's where we're going to continue down and we're going to fill some of this wick. How much of that wick, no one really knows, but we could fill half of it, we could fill all of it. So expecting GJ to kind of drop this week. So we'll keep an eye on that later on in the week. Let's kind of look at the daily structure. If you look at the daily, we're kind of putting in some micro structure here. You had a winner on GU today. Nice, man. I'm definitely not trading today, but alright, just 1 sec. Sorry guys. Alright. So, looking at the daily, we're kind of putting in this structure here, making high or lower lows, lower highs. As long as we respect this high this week, we can come up a little bit and then we'll start breaking down to test these lows within this area in there. So I'm looking forward for GJ. Let's look at EU real fast. Last week's weekly candle closed super bullish, no bottom wick down here, so just straight bullish pressure from the start of the weekly candle. This new weekly candle is making its first push down. We have this area up top to kind of target. So now on EU, we're making our move down somewhere in here before this candle will flip to the upside to come test this area. If if we don't flip this candle, then the next area we're coming to test is down here, around 106-ish area. So daily, incredibly bullish on the daily, so would not be taking any kind of sells on this pair right now, especially with the kind of structure we're putting in. But you could see a retracement somewhere within here. It hasn't retraced much in the last couple days. It's just been 6 straight days of bullish pressure to the upside. So could see a couple rejections here and a drop into the zone in there before we reject and make another move up to 1.11 up in there. GU NECA, what was your setup on GU today? You can send me a trading view chart if you want, or you can tell me where you entered and stuff. Looking at GU, weekly it's rejected off this zone right here, so it's potential for it to start to turn around today or this week. You can see our momentum starting to slow down on these daily candles. They're starting to get smaller. On the daily, we broke structure. Here. We also broke structure there, so kind of have this impulse move down. It's a little bit ugly of an impulse move. I wouldn't really necessarily consider that an impulse down, but we did break structure here and here. So we have this move down. We're tracing up into here. So yeah, we really could be rejecting right here for a continuation to the downside. So if we do continue to see like a strong daily close to the downside here, I'm expecting a push down to 1.19 for the week. Potentially by Friday we might reach this level, so keep an eye on that. Gold, gold has been super bullish as well. Let's mark this high to the low here, and we're right at the 786 level. If it's gonna turn around, this is where it would. I wouldn't jump in front of this moving train right now, especially with how bullish this is on each week. Look at the whole last month has just been straight pushes up. There's really been no retracement, so we're definitely due for a retracement, but who knows if it's gonna happen this week. It could happen next week. We could just see another candle be put in that pushes us straight up there. So careful with gold sells. If you look at the daily, and it just crawls up. There really hasn't been any retracement for really since we started November 22nd. We started this push up. There was a small little pullback here, but that's really not much of a retracement. We definitely need to revisit somewhere within these areas. So we could start rejecting up here, and this is where we'll return to there before we could make another move to the upside. Let's look at the indices. Looking at the indices coming up on this weekly resistance level. Mark this zone up there. Pushing into that. I'm not gonna put too much weight on today's daily candle because it's a holiday, so it really shouldn't have very much volume at all. Entry. Okay, I'll look at that in just one second. Looking at these candles though, we are respecting the lows, making new highs, pushing up. So respecting the low, respecting the low, respecting the low, respecting the low, respecting the low still. Made new high here. We're probably gonna hang out. This candle's probably gonna hang out right inside here for today, because it's a holiday. There's not gonna be any volume, so the banks are closed today. So we're not gonna be trading at all today, but we can still watch. We got 5 minutes till the time we usually trade, but it's not going to have that same volume that it usually does. So that's US30, NASDAQ, okay. NASDAQ, it looks very ugly, but if we drop down to the daily, you can kind of see this little structure we're starting to put in up here. We actually respected the lows here, started making structure here, and we could see a push to the upside there. Go back to the weekly candle, last week's candle. We put in a low and we respected the low here, broke this high, made this strong push up, super bullish close on there. So now this weekly candle, we might see it move somewhere down within this area, and then we'll flip to come back to the upside with targets somewhere around up here. Drop to daily. Looking at the daily, the targets are going to be a little lower, so we could see 11,841 sometime this week, or potentially next week. SPX looks about the same, so I'm not gonna. Looks the same as NASDAQ, so I'm not gonna do that right now. DXY. Okay. Last week we called DXY getting hit at about 101.5, and it was close to getting hit. So I imagine that'll get tapped this week somewhere 101.6, 101.2, somewhere within that zone. Unless we just completely flip right here, which is unlikely looking at how much momentum we had to the downside. It's just been straight pushes down since October. So this last week's candle never really even pushed up, just opened up here at the open of the previous week's candle, and from there we just made our move there. We broke the low and we never came back up within that range. Had a super strong bullish or bearish close. New candle is forming the high, so we'll probably retrace up into somewhere in there, but as long as we respect this high on this previous candle, downside is where we are targeting for the week and probably next week. Let's go back to GU. Look at this trade that NECA had. Let's see. Entry 22051. Let's do this. Drop down. Where are you from, NECA? Are you from London? 1.22005. SL224. One dot 224. Assuming you were in a sell. PP is 1.2, or sorry, 21820. Nice. Yeah, I imagine you took a sell like right here, probably. Profit down here. Is this your correct setup? You had your entry down here, put your stop above the high up there, and then you targeted this support down there. Let's jump back to here real fast, see if anything's happening. I really doubt it, because there shouldn't be very much volume today. But let's watch this 5-minute candle, and then we're gonna hop off for the day. Come back tomorrow with a longer stream and hopefully some trades. Oh, we're actually making a push up. So I just want to watch this for a second just to get some data, but let's watch this high be broke, if it is even broken. And let's pull up the volume to see what we're looking like on a holiday. So yeah, we're super low on volume right now. So opening candle. Still hasn't broken the high. Let's just mark the high and the low, and we'll watch it for a second and see what happens. Don't take any trades, please. It's not a trading day for sure. Okay. Probably just gonna reject off that high and sit within this consolidation for the whole session. If not, maybe we'll break there, but I'd be really surprised if we see like a nice breakout move on a holiday, a bank holiday. Okay, well, we just broke the high, so let's keep an eye on this. We'll see. But on a normal day, we could take an entry right there. Our stop loss would be, our entry would be something like this. Something there, target. Where's our targets though? Yeah, we got clean traffic all the way till 34,366, but you gotta have your rules. Can't trade on news days. At least that's my rule. So if you guys want to trade, good luck to you. I wouldn't recommend it, but who knows? You might be able to make some profit. NECA made some profit off GU today. He is in, or he made a nice little scalp this morning. Still pushing up a little bit. If we drop the hourly, it kind of gives you a clear idea where we're at as far as structure. So you can see there's really nothing that's going to stop this till somewhere up in 34,300 zone, 34,350 area. So as long as we keep respecting the lows of each of these lower time frame candles, we're breaking above here. So now this 15-minute low needs to hold. We got 10 minutes before a new 15-minute candle. If that one closes up here, we might make a move down and then push up again. I'm actually surprised we're seeing this large of a candle with it being a holiday. It's still not even close to average size New York open candle. This is only a 24-point move, but this range is also small, so only a 26-point range, so it makes it look a little bigger. What is DXY doing on the holiday? DXY is making a push up. Just had that 5-minute candle close. And this candle already made its wick down and is breaking the high. So we're probably gonna watch this candle and then we'll call it a day. Come back tomorrow and find us a real trade. If anything is really moving, DJ could move. US30, NASDAQ, and NASDAQ and SPX are making strong moves up. It's kind of crazy. Still pushing up. Look at these moves. I think Nasdaq's made the biggest push up. If you guys are not in my Telegram, I'm gonna put it down in chat. Be sure to join in there. All my announcements go in there when I'm live, and recaps of my trades and stuff like that. So feel free to join in there. Look back on this one last time. Looks like we're starting to slow down. Had a little nice volume spike, but don't expect much more because it's a bank holiday in the US. So DXY is breaking this high. See it come and retest 102.4. Alright guys, that's it for today. Market's not doing much, so we'll come back tomorrow. We'll look for some real trades and hopefully be able to execute on something tomorrow. So thanks for everybody that stopped in, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace out.